Hello everyone, welcome back. Please don't scroll up, listen very carefully. This is about the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Here actually the electron transport system was formulated by the Hill in the year 1937 to 1939. A chlorophyll here receives the photon of light, becomes excited and releases extra energy along with an electron in both the pigment systems, especially PS1 and as well as PS2. Now we are talking about the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. The arrangement is like PS2 first one comes and PS1 later it becomes. The number is been given according to their discovery but not according to their function. When we see the function, PS2 comes first, later PS1. But when they are discovered, PS1 is discovered first, later it has been discovered as a PS2. Here on the redox potential scale, where the energy will be traveled from the one place to another place. And the redox potential scale, we see the jet schematic representation. That is why it is also called as a jet scheme also. The first, what happens when the sunlight energy is coming, accessory electrons, accessory pigments are accepting that energy, and that energy is being traveled to the chlorophyll A, which is observing the wavelength of light like 680 nanometers, and then immediately with the high amount of the energy it get excited and release extra energy along with an electron into the next excited state. This excited state is been accepted by the pheophytin, which do not have the magnesium, and then that electrons been transferred to the PQ, and from the stroma it absorbs the two protons. It is like a two-step process also. PQ, it undergoes to become the PQH2, which is also called a plastoquinol, oxidized back to the plastoquina, where it losing the two electrons, again two protons. Two protons come back to the thylakoid lumen, and two electrons being taken out by this cytochrome B6 and also F complex, where they take up the ADP plus inorganic phosphate and prepare the ATP, and then that electrons been traveled to the PC, which is a copper center, which is a blue color also. PC travels from this, and again that electrons been given to the PS1. PS1 again get excited. Here X or AO will absorb two electrons. Here directly FES it is passing on, and then FD, ferredoxin, and FNR also. Ferredoxin NADP reductase enzyme. Then they are preparing the NADPH2. So uphill, downhill, uphill. These electrons been traveled again and come back to the PS1. But here who will give those electrons is splitting of water, where we see the oxygen evolving complexes, magnesium, manganese, calcium, chlorine, and photolysis also, splitting of water also happens. Two electrons will be entered, oxygen will be evolved as atmospheric condition. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe my channel. Have a nice day.